أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. So this is the second series of Nafe affiliate program where we're going to cover some very important things. This session is going to be around 30 minutes. The session, once it is done, we will record some of the chunks of the session so that we can share them, inshallah, on within our course that we have developed for you, and also basically on our YouTube channel as well. The goal is you need to understand, the market. You need to understand where the people are coming from. You need to understand all the critical aspects, right? Where the people are going and what they're doing, so on and so forth. Because if you don't understand the product, if you don't understand the market, you can't sell it, right? So we're going to discuss about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is all done online. I mean, how affiliate marketing is done. It is done all through online marketing. One of the things that we're doing right now is that anyone who registers for our affiliate program, there is another thing that we do, and that is basically part of that affiliate program. So if you go on our website, right, I'm going to share it to you. If you go on our website, you will see alnafe.com. You type in, right? As soon as you type in, you will see the website. As soon as you see the website, look at affiliate section. Click on it. This is how you can register for the program. You can just go there, start registering, so on and so forth, etc., etc. Now, one of the things you have to understand for the affiliate marketing, everything is done online, right? So it only can be done through social media marketing. Now, as I said last time, there are almost more than 2 billion people sitting on Facebook. There are almost more than 2 billion people using Facebook on a daily basis, right? In a given day, people are glued to these social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, and they are just aimlessly putting things out there and communicating on, conversing on, so on and so forth. So when you go in there as an affiliate marketer, you need to design a post. So that's one of the things I'm going to teach you, how to write an effective post. It is extremely easy. It is extremely easy, and we will cover all of those aspects. So how do we write an effective post? In this day and age where we are using artificial intelligence for everything we do, it will make very evident for you to understand how easy it is to write down a good post. And I'm going to show it to you. So if you log on to your link, on the social media platform, the affiliate section, log on to the dashboard. If I just sign out, I'm going to show it to you. So just log in affiliate.alnafe.com. This is the link. Log in, type in whatever your username password is. This is mine, that I'm using a test account, right? Log in. And this is the link, Alnafe affiliate link. So whenever you are sharing the post, that is the link you have to use. So because we have two projects, one is Academy affiliate link and one is Alnafe link. Alnafe website is the main link where most of the, if you want to market our other product, you can do that as well. This is a separate company, which is like where we're teaching other things. Now, Alnafe affiliate link, what we do is you copy this link. And within this dashboard, you'll be able to see Alnafe clicks, Academy clicks, what is the commission, what is the PKR commission, how many leads are there, all of those things you'll be able to see. So you can see on the commission, you can see on the leads, how the leads are coming in. Anyone who, if these leads are expired or whatever the case is, what is their number, you can contact them, what is their email address, you can email them. We are adding more and more things in here. Eventually, we will add an email button as here as well, where you can just click on it and the email will go to them as well. This will come later on, but you can essentially email this person by saying that you clicked on my link and you did this and did that, and we are available to you. And then these are the clicks, how many clicks are there, so on and so forth. And then there is branding material. Branding material is like where we give you all the material for, for marketing purposes. So you can click here and you'll be able to see the posts, the adverts, the short posts, the long posts, all of those things, right? So we'll keep on putting things here, which you can basically go in and start putting. online, so on and so forth, right? So that's one thing. That's one thing. But you can design a post yourself very easily. I'm going to show you how to design a post, right? But before we can even design a post, you need to understand what is the limit of a given platform. What is the limit? Because if you go overboard, your account will be blocked. This is the most important thing. If you go overboard, your account will be blocked. What does this mean? So let me share a link with you quickly to show you what exactly does this mean. Every social media platform has a daily limit, a 24 hours. So on Facebook, you can only post 25 posts. On Instagram, 50. On Twitter, 100. On LinkedIn, 50 posts. On Pinterest, on TikTok, on Google, start page, whatever it is. YouTube Shorts, 10 for unverified users, unlimited for verified users, and Mastodon. So there are different kinds of things that you have to understand. These are just the guidelines. Remember one thing, if it says 25, make it 20. Don't go 25 exactly. No, don't go there. But when you design a post, you have to make sure that you let people to go in and essentially engage with the post, right? This is very important because if we just design the post and you're not doing anything, this is going to harm you. So this is very important for you to understand. So how do you design a post? But before you can even design, as I said, understand the limitation. The limitation understanding is very important because if you go overboard, excuse me, your account will be blocked. And if that is blocked, then it will take you a lot, whatever effort you have done in terms of building up that account, where you have 1,000, 2,000 users or friends or whatever, you have to start from scratch. Obviously, you don't want to go there because that account on Facebook has been there for a long time, right? So that's one thing you have to understand. Also, enable two-factor authentication on all your social media accounts. Like use a two-factor authentication, like setting up your email address or downloading their app or setting up an authenticator so that you can generate tokens so that no one else can hack into your account. One of the easiest way of securing your account on Facebook is basically enabling two-factor authentication. If you do that, where you need something you have, your username, password, something which is your username and password, and something you have, a dynamic token that you can generate through Google Authenticator or through other means. But even Facebook app has their own code generator. So download that. This is very important. If you have your mobile app, you will be able to see the Facebook mobile app on iPhone or on Android devices. It has that section. You can search online how to set up two-factor authentication on social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You'll be able to see, right? If you need some guidelines, we can put some of those guidelines over there as well. Huzaifa, can you please note some things? Put some guidelines over there. Now, how do you design a post? This is very important for you. How do you design a post? So I'm going to show you, some of the things of how we write down the scripts because, uh, basically we write down scripts to understand the customer. So this is a script. We write down script A and script B. This is a script for video. So professionals working in the Middle East, you are 100% replaceable at your current job. You can get replaced and laid off any day. If you want to secure a successful career in the Middle East, you must learn how to harness artificial intelligence. Now, this is a post. This is one of the video advert script that we created. And for every country, we have a separate script that we create. There's always an A and a B script. What does A and a B script means? We want to see when we put an advert there, we want to see which advert is running effectively. Is it A or B? Which one is running good? Which one is getting more clicks? Which one is engaging the audience? So this is very important, right? So when you write down a post, you do the same thing. So what I'm going to do is, this is the process of us writing a post, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, right? I'm going to copy all of this thing. Okay, terms and conditions apply. I'm also going to add here quickly couple of things. I'm going to add my affiliate link. This is my dashboard. I'm going to go back and copy the affiliate link. I'm going to give everyone this affiliate link right now, and I'm going to ask you, all of you, to click on it. Okay. I'm going to give it to everyone. Just click on the affiliate link. Okay. So let me select everyone in the meeting. Please click on the above link. Okay. What's going to happen is when you click on the link, it will take you to the main website. This is the main website, right? So you have to understand a couple of things. When you are asking people to come to the main website, you can always understand the link. This is the link. This is the main link that you need to have. So if you want to understand, what kind of course you're asking them to buy or engage in, go back to the course section, go back to the course section, diploma programs, diploma in artificial intelligence, right? I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on it. It's going to take me there. And I'm going to copy my affiliate link, which is this, copy this, with this slash, and I'm going to add it over here. I'm just going to add it over here at the end. That's it. So this is my link, right? This is my link. So anytime when I click on this, anytime when I click on this, it's going to take me to the main website. Now the cookie is there. Now, as I was asking you guys to click on it, right? Clicks. It will be able to show me some of the clicks. So if you can please click on the link, it will be able to show me the dashboard is working fine. It is showing me the clicks, so on and so forth, right? So click on that link that I sent you. I'm going to send you again. Everyone sitting here, can you please click on the link so that you can see how this really works out? Because that will give you an idea of how exactly the affiliate marketing works. So I'm going to send you the link. So please click on this link. Okay, so I've sent you that link. If all of you can please click on that. So now I'm going to go back and start drafting my post. So I know what I'm trying to do. I've told, I've made up my mind. I'm going to try to convince people to buy this course, right? This is the course that they have to buy. And because the course price is around overseas, it is around 2,255 Canadian. This pricing is based on geolocation. So wherever you are, the pricing will change as per your location, right? So 10% of this is around $225, right? 8% of this is somewhere around that range, 160 something, right? That's what we pay for basically for annual or whatever the case is, right? For monthly, half yearly, you can do the same thing and you will keep on getting the same thing, right? So I'm going to add it here, please add this link to the post and encourage everyone to buy this course. Right now, I'm just doing prompt building. Prompt building means I'm just building up the prompt of what am I going to do to ask people to come and join, right? So now I'm going to copy all of this thing. And this post is for Middle Eastern people, like people who are expats living in the Middle East. I'm going to go here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to ChatGPT, very simple. And I'm going to ask, ChatGPT, draft, create a powerful post, because prompt engineering is very important. Create a powerful post. You can use this. You can also use Llama. Llama 2 is another thing that you can use. And this is completely free. We have our own Llama internally within our company that we are trying to build, for students. But this is something, again, another OpenAI engine that you can use. Go to the settings, try 70 billion, adjust randomness, that's make it a bit higher. Maximum tokens, make it maximum tokens, 4,996. That means one token is generally, a word is generally a 2 to 3 tokens, right? So we need good tokens to draft our post, right? Leave the top P here as is, right? And then select that. And I'm going to draft both the things over here. and I'm going to craft that thing so that you can see how each of these engines are drafting a post, because that will give you an idea of what is happening. So create a powerful post that I can share on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, WhatsApp, okay, Instagram, or whatever engines you want, whatever social media channels you want to use, okay, or even Reddit. I mean, there are so many things. I'm going to keep on doing these classes to teach you all how to do all of these things, right? Instagram, so on and so forth, using this data below. Ensure that it uses good hashtags and the post goes viral or is reviewed by many people and engages them. Okay, so I've written a post like, what exactly am I asking the basically the AI to do it for me. And then I'm going to create open inverted commas. I'm going to copy paste the whole thing that I created, right? And we're going to provide you these posts, the text. You can design these posts yourself, or you can use our own posts that we're going to create. And please add this link to the post and encourage everyone to buy this course. I've already did that. And if I want to add, also add my email address. If you want to add your email address so that people can contact you, I'm going to use marketing@anafe.edu.pk and my phone number. I'm going to add, phone number as well. Whatever the phone number is, I'm going to add my number, 647-680-1508. This is my number. So feel free to contact me. Contact me for more information. So I've already added all the key things here. An inverted comma close. I'm going to copy paste this thing again. This is going to now draft a post for me. And I'm going to do the same thing with Llama 2. Copy, chat. Now it's going to create a post for me. So now see the process of generating a post. It is going to do everything itself. In today's competitive job market, your position is replaceable. But what if you could secure your future and stand out from the crowd? You see, all of this marketing is being done by ChatGPT. This is how people are making money. This is how people are earning $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 per month, because they are able to engage the audience. A time will come that essentially AI will take over these jobs as well. 20, 30 years, give or take, right? So right now is the time. By that time, they have to come up with some basic things like basic universal income and stuff like that. But I'm just showing you how things are working out. AI has already taken all the jobs as they relate to content writers, blog writers, post writers, all of these things, right? It's already taken over. These tools are now embedded, and they will be embedded in some of these things. Facebook is using Llama 2. OpenAI is being used by Azure, right? Google has its Bard. Amazon has its Claude. They have all different engines. China is using their own Baidu engine or whatever it is. They call it some name I can't remember right now. But anyway, let's go back. So you can see the post. So the post is well written. The post is written, Anafe presents Diploma in Artificial Intelligence, UK Accredited. Here are the key points. Ready to take the step? Click here, guaranteed, etc., etc. The only thing is it has shortened the link. So go back and increase the link, and then unlock your potential, join the AI revolution, enroll here. Remove this link, alnafe.com, because you need to give your own link so that when the user clicks on it, he comes through your link. So I'm going to copy. So this is for basically, this post was for post text, right? Now it has written tips for maximizing reach. It is also providing you tips, engage with your audience, use visuals, monitor performance, cross promote. Timing is the key. Post during peak hours when audience is most active. Normally, Tuesday and Wednesday is a time when people are very active on Facebook. It's the middle of the week. Everyone is just aimlessly wasting their time, unfortunately. And that's what the people are doing, right? So you need to understand the audience. Middle Eastern expats is a separate audience. People in Malaysia and Indonesia are separate audience. People are in India as a separate audience. People in Pakistan is a separate audience. People in China is a separate audience. These posts needs to be written as per the country. So we're going to give you a post, one post for every country. There will be 20, 30 posts coming in a given month. You can only post on Facebook 25 in a given day, but don't go 25. Just do 10. 10 in one, 10 in one day, 10 in the other day. Engage yourself, build up the audience. Every time the post needs to be different. Because if all of you are sharing the same post, that is, Facebook algorithm will pick it up and say, these guys are working together, or so, whatever the case is, they're going to discredit the post. So you need to use the AI engine to maximize the post, right? So I'm going to share you again some of the things, how this thing is done, right? So design the above posts for Facebook, for each of the channels, each of the social media channels separately, right? So it is going to, don't worry about this spelling mistakes or whatever. So it is going to create tailored posts. Now it already created the post for Facebook and LinkedIn, detailed content and allow for longer posts. So it's saying, like, for Facebook and LinkedIn, posts can be larger, can be extensive. So it's going to draft all the posts for you, right? And I'm going to share with you how to share these posts on relevant social media channels. I'm going to show it to you that as well. Let's go back to Llama while this is drafting the post. Let's look at Llama. Llama 2 has generated the post, but for some reason, it went on the dark side. I think it drafted something very, very strange. This is known as AI hallucination. Sometimes AI hallucinate and makes mistakes. See, gender visits, book canvas, it just went berserk, right? So you need to copy this again and do the same thing again, right? Do the same thing again. And this time look at it like if it's when it is creating the post, because no, I think because this is the free version, it's not working properly. It's just sending out gibberish forms, right? It might has to do with the default settings. I'm going to change the default settings just to be on the safe side. Copy it again, see what happens. See if I can get hold of it. Yep, it was the settings, right? So leave the settings as default, because then you have to fine tweak it. So now it is creating all the posts for you. See? So use these tools to create the best effective marketing post for yourself, right? It ran out of some tokens. So we're going to go back on the top, right? And increase the tokens a little bit, just a little bit. Just make it 1,000 or something like that. And create it again, because it ran out and it just didn't completed the post. Now it is doing it. Okay, so now it just did that. So we're going to go back and we're going to look over here and we're going to see, okay, this is the post. The post is now ready. This is for Instagram. This is for WhatsApp. This is for Twitter, and this is for Facebook and LinkedIn. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to copy this, from here. I'm going to copy it from here. And it's saying include an infographic or a short video explaining the course highlights. You can also do that as well. We are going to provide you some of these videos so that you can use those videos as well. I'm going to open the Facebook channel, my channel, and I'm going to go there. Okay. And let's go back. So I'm on the Facebook channel right now, right? I'm going to change it, switch. So now I'm going to say, okay, this is the post I created. I'm going to copy paste the post here. I'm going to make sure that this link is not there because I don't want this link. I want this link to be there because this way, you know, enroll now. Just remove that because it's already mentioned, right? So I created this post, I let some of the numbers, so on and so forth, and then I'm going to post. Again, just quickly posting it, seeing what happens. Copy this again. It has all the tags. You see, it already has all the key tags. This is for Middle East. Not now. The post is done. That's one post that we just posted on Facebook. I'm going to do the same thing again on LinkedIn. I'm going to go there on LinkedIn, and I'm going to do the same thing over there. Just teaching you how to really share the post, right? I'm going to go here, copy the link. This is the post needed, whatever you need. You can go here. It's going to do whatever it needs to do, so on and so forth. It has all the right tags. Everything is there. Post. This is done. Continue, right? So that is how you share the post on these two channels. I'm going to go back to Twitter, do the same thing on Twitter as well, just to show you how this is done properly. Okay. So this is Twitter. I'm going to go here and post. But this time when I have to go back, I have to copy the smaller post. So I have to go back here, go back and look at the Twitter post. Twitter post is this one. Keep it concise, tweet. It's a tweet. It has to be short, small, and the only difference is going to be AI Ops. I'm going to use the link that I created, right? So copy this, and I'm going to go back quickly and copy the link I have, the big one, because that's the link. Because don't forget to give your link. Your link is very important because your link defines once the person clicks, that is how we recognize that the payment came and you will be paid for it, right? So secure feature today, enroll here, remove this, right? This is complete. This is complete, post. Only the first 28 characters will be visible on the timeline. It's telling me that, I guess, like, if it's too much or whatever the case is, right? You see, it went through. So these are the things you have to do. You have to make sure if anyone clicks on it, you can see the link, the tweet is there, it's done. You'll be able to see the engagement, all of those things. If I go back, I will see the WhatsApp post. So I'm going to copy the same thing again, and I can use the same thing for sending it to my friends and on WhatsApp and whatnot. Again, don't go overboard in sharing. If you do overboard sharing, that will just mess up everything, right? Because your account will be blocked then. Every single time, write a unique post. On average, it takes 1 to 2 weeks, maximum 4 weeks for a person to decide if he wants to do something for his future or not, right? So don't go overboard and don't just keep on going on a sharing blitz and you're just sharing it everywhere. No. In our next Tuesday meeting session, I'm going to teach you how to join different groups on Facebook, on LinkedIn. That's where most of the people are. So there are 1 billion people sitting on LinkedIn, and there are more than 2 billion people engaged on Facebook. So you need to provide them the right information. People from every single country. If I write, what are, how to do prospect canvassing, right? So I'm going to show you some things. I'm going to show you. So what are the top countries where people would like to immigrate to? To study and work and settle down, right? In the world. List those countries, right? So it's going to do all the research for me. It's going to list all the countries for me, and it's going to show me all the things. Now, again, in some cases, this is extremely powerful, ChatGPT. In some cases, Llama is very powerful, depending on what you're doing, See, Llama post is like this. Are you tired of feeling replaceable at your current job? Want a secure and successful career in the Middle East? Al Nafe has got you covered. You see, it's coming up with all the sentences, everything, and it is mentioning all of those things. That's how posts are normally generated, right? You don't need any company. Now you can see people are planning to go to Canada, Australia, Germany, United States, UK, Sweden, New Zealand. All of these are basically countries now. List all the countries, citizens, and countries' names. Who wants to go to the above countries and give the data in a tabular form, right? As per 2022 data. You have to do some prompt engineering. It's going to do some research. It's going to come back to me and say, okay, I did a quick research, but this is what I've discovered. It's going to give me some things. And based on the 2022 data, people immigrating are ranked top source. It's going to give me all the things. Indians are the most, then Chinese, people from Afghanistan, Nigeria, Philippines, France, Pakistan. You see, these are the people who are immigrating the most. Now it's only showing you to Australia and Canada. What about USA? What about Netherlands, New Zealand, Sweden, UK? So these are the country citizens who are traveling the most around the world, as you can see, right? So you just need to play around with the data. This is only for the Canada, for the Australia. Give me from other countries for immigrants who are not readily available in the data access. However, it is important to note that patterns can be very significantly year by year and are influenced by factors such as changes in immigration policies, global events, and economic conditions. Normally, these are the countries' citizens who are the ones who are traveling all over the world. So this is your audience. So now you know your audience. Now you know where to go. Now you know where to find them, where they are residing, so on and so forth, right? That is how you use affiliate marketing to your best advantage, right? Affiliate marketing is very, very powerful. You need to learn and understand how to do the data, how to play around with the data, because that is going to help you significantly in terms of understanding, what to do and how to do, because that will give you more information of, what I need to do, what I need to how I need to plan myself, so on and so forth. Okay, inshallah. So that was a high level class today. Inshallah, I will meet all of you next Tuesday. We will stop the session here. But so Zafa, you can stop the session like once you can carve it out, inshallah. But here I'm going to take some questions. If anyone of you have any questions, they can come inshallah forward. But the requirement is they have to ask in English, okay, inshallah. So I'm going to allow everyone one by one to basically ask questions if they have any, inshallah. Okay, Jazakallah khair. So Bismillah. Yes, go ahead.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर।
Walaikum salam. Yes, go ahead.
सर मेरे 2-3 सवाल हैं।
Mhm. Has to be
सर मैं साइबर सिक्योरिटी का ट्रैक कर रहा
has to be in English. You will
हूँ।
be
सर आई हैव क्वेश्चंस।
okay.
आई एम डूइंग साइबर सिक्योरिटी ट्रैक एंड let me know that sir I got job in your Nafi.
What are you trying to say?
Sir, I'm trying to say that I need to get job for cybersecurity in Nafi or not.
If you complete the course, like which course are you doing?
DCCS.
If you complete the DCCS course, if you pass your EduQual exam, right, and if you do all the Al Razzak labs, we will assist you in your job hunt and we will place you on the job. That is the guarantee we provide you. Okay. But you need to pass the EduQual exam. You need to pass complete all the Al Razzak labs, submit it to us, and then we can place you on the job. It can be a Linux administrator. It can be a full-time job. It can be a part-time job. It can be a project. It can be a remote job. That is up to us. That is on our discretion. But that will be enough for you to sustain yourself, inshallah. And so the ROI, the return on investment is that when you study with us, it is our responsibility. So whatever you have paid, $500, $1,000, whatever, once you secure the job, you'll be earning more than that. So on the first month of salary, you should be able to get all the money back that you invested back on us in the studies, right? But all the paths goes through EduQual exam. You must pass your EduQual exam in order to be considered in Al Razzak. And then once you are in Al Razzak program, you need to pass all the Al Razzak labs, right? You need to go through all the labs. I can share you some of the labs, how we are doing it, but that is what you need to develop. Then we can place you on the job. Okay? What is your second question?
Sir, my second question is, I think on 20 August 2022, you say that about University of Nafi University of Emerging Sciences.
Yes. We are still working on it. We are still working on it.
Okay.
It's not an easy task, but there is some good news coming up. There are a couple of universities with whom we are about to finalize an articulation agreement, right? So if you do your diploma in DCCS, cloud security, you can take admission in those universities in bachelor's program. If you complete your, let me see, and if you complete your basically, where is it? Let me show you. Did I just deleted that? Okay. And if you completed your level 4 diploma, you will be able to take admission in the second year of the university. If you complete level 5 diploma, you'll be able to take admission in the third year of the university. If you complete level 6 diploma, you will be able to take admission in master's program in the UK, right? All the paths goes there. You have the opportunity to take admission anywhere you want. So that's one thing that we have right now. It's already available. The articulation agreement that we are working on with these universities, one of them we are about to finalize. It comes in top 25 universities in UK. I'm not going to name it right now. Once the articulation agreement is done and inked, then you will know through the, you can search online which universities comes in top 25 universities in the UK and different rankings, and you might be able to find the name. I'm not going to confirm or deny that name, but you can go there. But to open our own university, we are still working on it. It takes time. You're talking about opening a British chartered university, and it takes time. So we're still working on it. Once we have it, you will know. But apart from that, you already have that chance. If you pass the EduQual exam, you can take admission in these universities. They are accepting you. Go and pass the EduQual exam. You don't have to wait for us. Wait that I'm going to wait for Nafe only. If you want to wait, it's your choice. But no one is forcing you. But if you want to take admission, you can take that admission anytime in these universities. Okay? That's what we have. Zakaria Shakur, yes.
Sir, actually, I want to get job in Al Nafi.
Then wait. Once that happens, you will know. Yes, Zakaria Shakur.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam.
Sir, basically, I want to talk to you in private, just 10 to 5 minutes, whenever you
Brother,
want
I
to
don't
do.
have the time. I really don't have the
Sir,
time.
sir, I have diploma CSOP and DevOps. One time, I remember you said, if anyone purchase DevOps and CSOP diploma, I will meet him. I will do private time, 15 to some.
Yes.
Sir, I remember.
I mean, why do you want to use that right now? Okay, give me a call back after this session, okay? Inshallah.
On WhatsApp?
Yes. Do you have my number?
Yeah, I have number. I can take your number on WhatsApp group.
That was my number that I mentioned there. So you can.
Yeah, I have seen.
That was my number, right? I receive 10,000 calls a day. I don't answer them back because people are asking me, very silly questions per se, right? So that's
So
why.
whenever you want to talk, whenever you want to talk, it's not necessary.
Send me an email.
Just 5 to
Send
10
me a
minutes.
message. Send me a message. I will see and I will respond back to you, inshallah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Inshallah. Yes, Mr. Ashar.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Yes, go ahead.
Sir, I have a couple of things with you. I was enrolled with your DevOps and cloud track, I have completed 9 months, and then I have transfer in this AIOps by confirming in 6 months subscription that they will allow us the DevOps and AI clouds lab, that which is not yet open. Number one.
Which one?
Number
You're
two,
doing which
AIOps
yeah,
diploma
you're
right
doing
now.
AI ops?
Yeah, AIOps diploma, and
Are
I
you on the
already
annual plan?
6 months I have paid already.
The last labs, the RQF labs, you will receive them on the 10th month. On the 10th month. If you're talking about the new labs will come to you in the 10th month. So you can't just pay for 6 months and get access to everything. No, you will only be given access to 6 months of courses.
I already completed DevOps 9 months, okay, DevOps and cloud. And then I have transferred in this AIOps. I paid then in advance 6 months. That was supposed to be
I have
open
to
in the month.
look, this is the problem when people jump from here and there and whatnot, right? That
And
creates
salespeople
problems.
are not convey this message. This is I'm struggling now.
So have you
I
talked
just
to the
came to
customer
know that it is open. Yes,
brother, give me Zishan, what is he saying?
he was saying, okay, just done it, pay it, show us the receipt, and we will do it. And then I paid it, and then till now I'm chasing Raiz and Hamza, and then someone
Okay.
is
Send me
whatever
a message.
ABC names.
Send me a message. I will talk to them. Okay, I will talk to them and ask them. But send me the Jira ticket number. Do you have the
I
Jira
have
ticket?
I have even zero ticket number. I can give.
I just need the Jira ticket number because that's the only way I can go and talk to their director of support and the
Yeah,
customer success, whose name is Wajahat. I'm going to talk to him and say this because me as a CIO, as a CEO, I'm going to talk to the director, not to these guys, right? So
even
I'm
at the
going to talk
time
to
of
them.
subscription, I asked Wajahat,
Yes, I'm going to ask
and
him
he said,
like this
okay.
is the case, this is what he said, this is what he did, and now you have to give him access or
Okay,
whatever.
sir, second
They will
question.
let you know.
Second, no problem. Second question is regarding my CV. When we will be able to prepare?
You can
Because right
only
now,
receive your CV if you complete the internship questions. Receiving the CV,
internship
yes, there is an internship question bank. You have to complete the question bank. Okay.
in
Now,
this diploma, in AOPS diploma.
yes. You have to complete that and you have to complete the courses. Now, let me show you the names of the program. I've hidden the name of the university. So if you complete
Sir,
the
one more thing I want to tell you. One more thing I want to tell you. I am a data scientist. I have done it from Liverpool John Moores. So, do you think that I have to take this RQF 6 level diploma,
no,
or
no. What
will
have you done
add
from
some?
Liverpool, John Moore? What have you done?
I have studied MS in data science. I have learned that how to apply
Brother,
the machine learning.
there is no need for you, brother. Are you already in UK?
I have a valid visa, and I'm returned it back to my family in Saudi.
No,
I have a
no.
still valid visa,
You have the
PSW.
do you still have the postgraduate work
Yeah.
permit?
Yes,
How many years are left in there? How many months?
close to 8 months remaining,
8
but
months.
I came back.
So this is what you need to do. The reason you came back was because you couldn't find the job there, right?
Two reasons. Winter is very hard, and this is the second. And I
No
already have a
winter.
job here.
Allahu Akbar, akhi, there is no winter. Winter is hard in Canada where I am. It is so cold. It's minus,
My
sometimes
wife,
35.
still because of cold is not coming out.
Okay, so this is what you need to do. Okay, you still have 8 months of visa. If you want to be part of Al Razzaq, then you have to pass the exam. If you don't want to be part of Al Razzaq and say, you know what, I can complete all of those things, I can complete the Al Razzaq labs and everything, but I'm not going to go for the EduQual exam because I already have a degree, I already secured. In my view, you have already completed your degree from Liverpool John Moore University. The second thing you have is you already have the PSW work permit. 8 months are remaining. 8 months
Yeah.
are critical. So you need to
Yes.
complete all the internship exams. You need to complete all the labs and just go there and say, okay, that's fine. I know Al Razzaq provides me an opportunity to go and directly find the job there because then it is then your responsibility, enough a responsibility to help me find a job in UK, right? But I don't want that. If you want that, then go for
Yeah.
education. If you don't want that, then there is no need. Then just complete those things, get your resume done, right? And then start applying yourself.
What it's important for me. I will do all the exam, whatever you want.
Brother, it
But
is
I
your
want
choice. It is your choice. Do you want, do you want us to place you on the job? Or do
that will
you
be
want,
good.
if
That
that
will
is
be
the
good.
case, listen,
Yeah.
if that is the case, then you must complete all of those things right now must pass the EduQual exam, get it done, etc., etc. Get into the Al Razzak labs. You have to message me right now. If I have to pick up anyone's call right now, it will be you on the front line and say, I already have 8 months of visa left. That person, Sajid, who is working in Okado, his 1 month was left on PSW, 1 month, and he secured a job. Right? And then they extra one or few months for 2 or 3 months were left, something like that. And mashallah, now he has secured a work permit and they have sponsored him, right? Because PSW only allows you to work there, right?
Yeah.
Now you already know, and you are a testament for everyone who wants to go to UK. The degree only gives you what? It only gives you one thing, PSW. Is there anything else that degree gives you?
Okay. No, no, no.
Was there anyone in your class who was able to secure a job after completing his degree in UK?
Not on base degree. They have some certain skills. There's the reason they were doing job.
Yes. Most of these people, like 99% of the time, they're not able to find a job. If I share with you like a certain study, you'll be shocked. Only 3% of the people who secured jobs on PSW after completing their studies was only 3% in UK. You know why? Out of those 3%, a handful of ours are our students, right? They didn't even completed the EduQual exam. They just went through it. They developed their resumes from us, and then they started applying, and they secured the jobs, right? But the job market in UK is a very highly demanding job market. You have to show all the things. The other thing is, after completing all of these things, just like Muhammad Usman, who is now working in Germany, he completed his degree in UK, and then he went to Germany on a blue card. You can do that as well.
One thing I need your advice. Actually, I'm looking for one more specialization in the area of generative AI. So either I will go in this area or I will go for some masters, another masters for
There is no
augmented
need
reality.
to go for no. There is no need to go for another master's. You will be wasting your time.
I'm not getting till now job stack.
Brother, listen. Masters doesn't guarantee you anything and nothing from UK.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm about to sign agreements with these top universities. This is the top university in UK, right? We are about to sign an agreement with them. This is the university, right? Look at the, hold on. Look, let me share with you thing. Hold on. So this is I've hidden the name. I don't want to show the name until everything is done. If you complete diploma level 3, you get admission into all of these programs: BSc in artificial intelligence, business computing, computer science, technology foundation, this and this and this. Okay? There is level 4, you get second year admission. This is level 5, the third year admission. This is level 6, you get master's admission. I'm telling you myself, this university, and on any other university, even if it's Oxford or Cambridge, if you do your master's in generative AI, generalized AI, Ultron, Brainiac, whatever you want to do, whatever masters you want to do, you will not secure a job, period, just on the basis of masters. And even once you're sitting on the job, right, you're able to secure a job after going through all of those things with us and everything, and then you secure a job. And even then, you are doing your master's. That master's is not going to help you in any way in your promotion or anything like that. So take this thing out of your mind. Why do you like spending money like this, like this, in terms of like paying 17,000-18,000? How much did you pay to Liverpool John Bull? 15,000, 14,000? How much?
Around, yes, close to that, yes.
You paid 15,000 pounds. You stayed there. You did your master's, right?
Yeah.
Are you in your right state of mind? You did your master's and now you want to do another master's? What are you thinking?
Sir, how get the job then? We are not getting job in technology.
Brother, listen. Job is through skills. It is not through education.
You know what happened in Saudi? For a data scientist, they are asking me cybersecurity questions. They are asking me IoT questions.
I told you. Look, people ask me, first you tell everyone to study cybersecurity, then you tell everyone to study cloud security, then you tell everyone to study DevOps, then you tell everyone to study AI ops, and you do this and you that. I mean, where do we have to stop studying? You can't stop studying. I'm doing recitation of 20 riwayas of Quran, right? There's Khalaf, there's Khalad, there's Hamza, there's Ibn Kathir, right? There are so many other recitation. One of them says, Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. One of them says, Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. One of them, Zay. They use Zay. One of them says, Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Right? There are so many versions of recitation. I'm not stopping in terms of doing just one. You keep on doing all of those things. You can't stop learning your process once you start into the technology field. Because wherever you go, they will ask you, okay, because they're looking for a person who knows everything. This is the expectation nowadays. Those days are gone when we can just specialize one thing and you just stay with that. No, if you go, because then you have to interact with cybersecurity guys, you have to interact with cloud guys, you have to interact with this guy, that guy. There's so many interactions that you have to do, right? And if you just have one skill, you won't be able to talk to all of them. I can talk to 20 qaris of Quran because I have learned all of those things, right? So one of them says alayhim, one of them says alayhum, alayhuma. Like there are so many different variations, but the meaning doesn't change of the Quran. So what I'm saying is you have to build up this lingo. So AI ops, even after AI ops, you will say, okay, what do I have to do after AI ops? Offensive security. After what after that? Blockchain. What after that? Big data. What after that? Quantum computing. I mean, where do I? Because you have to keep on learning.
Do you have quantum computing? No.
No, we are still working on it. We can look. I can open all of those things. What's the point?
Yeah, you are right.
Certain things I'm only going to open in my own university, like digital forensics will be available there. Threat hunting will be available there. There are certain things I want to keep.
Your security program is very strong. Your security program is very strong, and your brand is very strong in security. Everybody
It's not just security, brother. The biggest mistake you're doing is security.
Doing your name in market. If they are saying you are the student of Faisal, we say yes. Then they say okay, ASCAM and ISO, and they bring in the other protocols.
Listen. Nowadays, every single thing is based on artificial intelligence because artificial intelligence will make things easier for you. It will make things easier and efficient and effective for you, right? So we are utilizing AI in everything that we do in our business, everything. So what I'm telling you is you have to follow that protocol. Now, the first thing, you have two options. Do you want us to find the job for you, right? Assist you, do all of those things, or do you want yourself to find the job? You only have 8 months left. Which way do you want to go? The right hand or the left hand?
No, right is easy.
So this is our path, right? This is my right hand, right? I don't know whether you see it left or right, but this is my right hand. This is what I was using to drink my coffee. So that's the first thing, right? So now you understand, yes, I want a Nafe to help me find the job. Now, how would we do that? First thing is you have to pass the EduQual exam. For you, passing the EduQual exam is very easy. It's very easy.
Okay.
This
is first requirement. Second?
Sorry?
First requirement is EduQual. I need to qualify. Second, what is the second?
First requirement is EduQual has two parts. EduQual exam is two parts. I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. Right? You're a very good example because you just completed your degree and you went back after spending all of this time, right? And for all the people who are sitting here, can I see your face? Can I, Mr. Ashok?
No, sir, no.
Okay. So I'm going to show you something to you right now. This is the EduQual exam at level 6. So you have to pass around 4,100 questions related to internship to have your resume ready, right? Along with completing 85% of the courses. The second requirement is 4,500 MCQs with EduQual that you have to complete, right? Altogether, 8,600 MCQs. Right now, the examination fee right now is £180, right? Because examination fee essentially, it's £180. We are not taking our own fee. If you just type in,
I know, no problem.
Just type. Hold on. Just type.
Sir, £15,000 already invested. Khalas, don't talk about this.
That's a good one. Because you're already coming from.
Money is not issue. Give the quality. Quantum computing, if you are teaching, I will take it today.
Brother, right now, the reason I'm not bringing quantum computing is it is not even used by the mainstream companies anymore right now. What's the point of studying quantum computing? I don't want any research tigers.
Are asking about this.
Look, listen. Quantum computers are only used by specifically by a small set of companies. That's a separate discussion. Right now, you need to know you have 8 months left and you need to find a job. I'm going to tell you right now, and then khalas, then we're going to finish this
Okay.
talk, right? Because you have already paid £15,000 plus £10,000 of your living expenses, right? Minimum expenses are like £1,000 per month, right?
Yes.
That's how. So you've already paid £25,000 altogether.
And they are convincing me to take a enrollment in PhD and paying every year £25,000.
Are you tell
Yeah,
them
okay.
they're nuts? I mean, what are
Yeah,
they thinking?
they are
The
convincing me.
problem, look, the problem is that these universities, once I get the OFS, I'm going to break the back of these universities. They are listening to me right now. They're signing the deals with us. But I'm telling you, this is the biggest problem we have in the industry. The universities are teaching you just for the sake of teaching you. The same problem is with the scholars who are teaching you for the sake of teaching you, not telling you what the real deen is, just telling you this is what you have to follow. This is what just follow me. I'm telling you, just follow me. Just sit down. Whatever happens in Gaza, what happens in Palestine, just sit down. Okay. So like they will just follow these leaders, and they will give you hadith like follow this is what Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam says to follow the leaders, but they are not going to tell you. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam mentioned who can be classified as a leader? The person who follows the Sunnah, the person who knows Quran and Sunnah. Does these leaders know Quran and Sunnah? No. So that's the problem, right? So they give you half of this, half of that. Similarly, these universities, they give you half of this, half of that. They say, do this, then do this, then do this. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Don't. So that's the one thing. Please do not spend any further money in getting anything. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself registered at EduQual exam. Start passing. There are EduQual exam is two parts. One is MCQ, the other one is interview and presentation, right? The first part is interview. What is interview? The MCQ. The MCQ is very simple. You keep on doing the MCQs until you pass the MCQs. Any person sitting here can pass their EduQual exam. They pay the fee, they start the exam, and they can, even they haven't completed their courses, EduQual is listening to us, listening to me right now. Their CEO,
one question.
Hold on. Their CEO, Jason Raffi, he's listening to me, or if he sees this clip somewhere, anyone can pass EduQual exam part 1. Anyone.
Yes.
Because we have designed it in a way you have to go through 8,600 MCQs at level 6. So you fail the first attempt, and the second attempt you do the same 20 MCQs, you'll be able to memorize the answers. Third attempt you pass. You're done. Oh, the second MCQ bank will open, the third, the fourth. Altogether, there are 250, 300 MCQ question banks. You're done with all of them, right? You do the internship MCQ similarly. Knowingly, beknowingly, you are going through all of those MCQs, which are preparing you for the real interview. And you're just saying, I'm just memorizing this and that. It doesn't, I just want to pass this. You'll be able to pass all of them. The second part of the EduQual exam is interview and presentation. This is where we give you a topic. We give you a topic. You have to create 5 slides, and you must ensure that you complete 85% of the courses. So in your case, I'm going to tell you, what are the critical courses you have to finish.
That's what I want.
You can skip all the mathematical courses. Just skip them. Just skip them. I'm not going to ask you any probability questions or anything like that, because this is not something that people will ask you when you go for the job interview. Are they going to ask you, explain to me how we're going to do this calculus problem? No, they're not going to ask you that. That's useless. It has its own value, but not for the interview perspective.
Yes.
Right? So only focus on the core courses, complete them. And there's a list of all the core courses which I've mentioned, right? 85% of the courses are completed. We're just going to see, okay, he has completed 85% of the MCQs. Khalas, it's done, right? Then we will give you a topic where you will prepare a presentation. You will be given 15 minutes, 3 minutes each slide, 5 slides altogether, to provide me and explain to me this. So I'm going to give you like a question. How do you create, a PCI DSS architecture on AWS for a payment service provider? Consider all of these questions. I'm going to give you the questions. So you have to prepare the presentation. Everything needs to be there. And you have to be prepared for the questions. From the question, I'm going to ask you more follow-up questions. So after 15 minutes, it's my time, 45 minutes to grill you. And everything will be done in English, just like this that I'm communicating with you right now. So if any one of you can't speak English, you have to go and learn the English. You know, so the Sahabas used to learn, they used to memorize and different languages. I'm learning Arabic, I'm learning French, I'm learning Spanish. You know, I can speak Pashto, Urdu, multiple languages, English. So you have to do all of those things. This is important for you, right? Anyway, so you jump on the part 2. So once you pass the part 2, we inform EduQual. They have complete, this person, Mr. Usher, has completed all of his requirements. They met all of the requirements. They're going to say, okay, provide us the evidence of their MCQs that they went through. Okay, provide us how their interview went through. Show us the video. They're going to sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Because they are a regulatory authority. If you go and ask ChatGPT, who is EduQual, they will say it's a regulatory authority. It's a regulatory authority. They are going to skin us, like with a sharp knife and say, okay, Mr. Usher did this and did this and did this. They're not concerned about, they are looking at our process of how we are grilling you and how we are asking you the right questions and so on and so forth. Because they need to make sure that their diploma quality is maintained, which is fine. It's something I'm proud of, right? So we get that. So you get the diploma. You can do all of this thing in 3 months' time. 3 months' time, you can complete this, right? Because you have 8 months left. 8 months left, 8 months, right?
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. 3 months' time, you can complete all the EduQual exams. You can be done with it while going through listening. How can you do that? By doing 5 question banks every day. 100 questions. 80 days, khalas, it's done. Right?
Sir, EduQual questions.
Keep on listening. Okay. Then you can ask all the questions because this is recorded, then you can take it with you. And Huzaifa, when you take out this video, mention a person who completed his degree from Liverpool John Moore University, came back from UK because he couldn't find a job. This will be the title, right? So then you complete. So you do 500 questions every day in 80 days, maximum 90 days. In 3 months, you have completed all the EduQual exams. What this means is when you're doing 5 question banks every day, which means every question bank is 20 questions, right? 100 questions in total. Altogether, there are 8,600 questions. In 86 days, you can complete all of that. 80 to 86 days, you can complete all of that, right? The other thing, because you're doing 100 questions every day, right? The other thing that you have to make sure is, right, is that it will only take you 1 to 2 hours to do all the questions. 5 questions, 5 questions, 5 question bank, 5 question bank. So 1 hour you're spending just clicking, and just thinking, I need to pass this. That's because I have 8 months left. 3 months from today onwards, think starts. Listen, just your timer starts. You don't have time. So time is against you. Allah says, "Wal asr innal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr." Allah takes oath in certain things in Quran, and time is one of them. Allah is taking oath in the name of time because time is submissive to Allah. Allah is outside time. Allah is not bound to time. Time is bound to Allah. It's a creation of Allah, subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So Allah is saying, in the name of time, those who follow the right advice will be given guidance. And they follow the right path, they are the successful ones. I'm just giving you, the literal translation. But anyway, you can read the full translation over there. But what I'm saying is, time is of the most important thing you have right now. So 3 months, you have to complete this. 3 months are gone. 5 months. So while doing this, you're studying every day. Every day you're studying 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You're studying 1, 2, 3 hours. 3 hours studying AI ops, 1 hour doing. So 4 hours. You have to spend 4 hours. Can you spend 4 hours? You need to spend 4 hours. You don't have much time.
Yeah,
if you spend more,
every day.
then that is better. Because your goal is to make sure you pass the EduQual MCQ Part 1 exam. You can do that. And you have to go through all the videos. Just quickly go through them, just aimlessly looking at the videos. Okay, this is Kubernetes, this is this is, even if you don't understand, just go through them.
Okay.
Because your goal is to secure, we teach you, we prepare you for securing the job. We are not concerned if you complete the course.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned about that. That is of no value to me.
Sir, but my concern labs open, then I will be hands-on. Otherwise, if they ask me any question, I
Listen,
will be
I'm not finished. I'm not finished.
okay.
Keep your questions right now, okay? That's the part one. So part one of the exam is MCQs. Part two is completing all the questions so that I can give you the title and everything. Part two, all of this can be done in 3 months' time. All of this. If you keep on spending 5 hours every day, in 3 months, 5 9s are 45, 450 hours. You have covered
Okay.
all the core courses. I'm not counting live classes. I'm not counting this and that, and you're reading. You can do all of those things because you only have 8 months before your PSW postgraduate work permit expires. Because once that expires, whatever 25, 30,000 pounds you paid living in UK to the British government and to the Liverpool John Moore University, that goes down the drain if you can't find a job.
No problem. I will take admission in your masters. Don't worry about it.
Again,
I will take it.
it will become difficult because when you apply, once you apply again, the teacher will, the home officer will say, why are you applying again? Didn't you complete your master's again? Why?
No,
And
no.
then
I
you
have
completed
done in
your
data
and
science. I
then
will
you
take
secured your PSW,
cybersecurity.
and now you're coming back again with another because that's going to be a long ladder to climb. Why do you want to
Now,
go?
now Goldsmith University convincing me to come here study AR and VR, augmented reality,
It's a
virtual.
waste. I'm telling you, it's a waste of time. I don't know why you guys you did your master's in what? In data analytics or what? Data science?
Yeah,
See, the biggest fraud in the industry is when people say,
yeah,
come buy my book, buy this, buy that,
yes.
buy data science, introduction to data science, buy this, buy that, buy this book and learn this and you will become a data scientist. Or do
Now,
this or buy my courses. This is a total waste of time. This is known as FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt. Spread fear in the industry, spread uncertainty and doubt. And people will start doubting. If I don't do this, I will lose all the opportunities. I need to study this. And because of that, many people became rich and many people lost their money. Allahu Akbar.
yeah,
This kind of earning is haram in Islam, by the way. In
yes.
Islam, Allah will ask us, the first thing Allah is going to ask us, how did you earn your money? How did you spend your money? Many people will fail here.
Spending is difficult. Earning, okay,
No,
no problem. Spending is
how did you earn? How did you spend? The same
earning
question.
is halal, no
And
problem.
Allah will
Spend,
ask the same question from Zardari and Nawaz Sharif and all these army generals. They will say, "Oh, this was our money. We just captured it."
no
And the
problem.
angel will say, "Oh, this is a great question." They will say, "Oh, write it down, man. This is what this guy is saying." And the other one will be sharpening up his sword and say, "Oh yeah, I'm getting ready, man. I'm getting ready. Don't worry. I'm getting ready to punish this guy. I'm coming." And they will be trembling at that time. And how did he spend it? Oh, we spent it on booze, on this, on that, etc., etc. And we paid it as a rishwa and this and that. And Allah will and the angels will be writing it down. So, oh, this is a great question. Or we have another one. We have a runner here. We have this. We have that. And they will be uh, Allahu Akbar, like these angels. They have personalities.
Yeah,
So they will be laughing on us because we will be very miserable. And but the one who won't be laughing is the angel of hellfire, Malik. His name is Malik because he manages the fire. And when he met Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam on Miraj, Isra al Miraj, he didn't even laugh. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said salam to him. He didn't even respond it back. And one of the riwayat says he responded back, and the other verse says he didn't respond because this guy is so serious that he's the guy waiting for those kind of people. Anyway, so part one of the exam is done. Part two of the exam is done. Now comes the difficult part, Al-Razzaq labs, because that's how you have to complete around 200 labs to 250 labs for us to help you find and place you on the job in UK or in Europe. That's the
sir.
difficult part.
Then I will start to do what you
That
want. I
is
will do.
that is a
What
difficult part.
you want
I'm going to
from
show
me,
you. I'm going to show you. Hold on. I'm going to show you certain things. So how the labs will look like, because you might be thinking, okay, how the labs are going to look like, what do I have to do to complete these labs? And, how does these labs look like from the inside? I'm going to show you some of the labs. Labs can be basic to advanced. So there are certain labs which are very basic. I'm going to show you. Some of the labs are very simple. Some of the labs are very complex. It all depends on a given lab, right? So let me, because I'm sharing some things with you, which I should not be, but anyway, these are the Al-Razzak and RQF labs, right? So these are the labs. So for example, this lab is the lab setting up an AWS EC2 instance for Docker. Right? This is a potential question that people can ask you, right? That people can ask you how to do these labs, right? So that's how you do the labs. I'm going to show you a couple of things quickly. This lab is 21 minutes, as you can see, right? And then this is how the lab is done, right? Hold on. So this is how the lab is done. So you go on, understand how to provision and configure an AWS EC2 instance suitable for Docker and deployments. You will go launch the EC2 instance. We will provide you the instance. SSH into the instance, you have to do that. Install the Docker. Khalas, the lab is done. You run the bash script and the lab is done, right? This is a simple example of the labs. Labs can be very, very tough. As you go down, you will see continuous deployment, Docker networking, Docker's this, does that, CloudWatch. You will see some of the labs. Some of the labs you can do, very easily. Depending, some of the labs are 7 minutes, some of the labs is 10 minutes, some of the labs is 30 minutes, some of the labs is 1 hour. As you move forward, out of 200 labs, 50 labs are easier. Next 50, they are intermediate. This is the next 100 from 100 to 101 to 100 to 150, they become difficult. So you might end up you might only be able to do one lab in a day. So you have 5 months left. So yeah, I mean, the whole day you will spend by just figuring out how to do one lab, man. This is tough, man. I mean, what has Faisal given to me? I mean, you have to install Camel installation, which is an open source tool for Linux, right? You have to install a satellite server. I have designed such tough labs for you. As you move forward, things will, like Jannah is like this. There are more people at the bottom. And as you go up, there are less people. And on the top above Jannat al-Firdaus, al-Ala is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, al-Wasila, that's the high station. No one can go there. May Allah give us some time. If we go to the Jannah, inshallah, then I might go in to meet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and just stay there for a couple of hundreds of thousands of years, just to stay there and sit there and enjoy some time, because that's the only way we can go up. Otherwise, it'll be just looking at the star, because as it is mentioned that we will look at Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his Jannah will look like a very far away, just like a bright star.
I want to discuss some other thing also. I have
anyway, so the next 150 to 150 labs are tough. The last 50 is going to drain you out. So so this is like 5 months. The first 50 labs, 100 labs, you can do it 100 days. And you can even do it faster. The last 150 labs, you may be pushed to your brink, and that's where you will be pushed harder and harder and harder, because altogether 5 months means 150 days. So the first 100 labs, you can do it in 30 days. But the remaining 150 out of 250 is where. So once you pass those, then it comes to, then you tell us, Muhammad, this is now, I'm in your hands. I've done everything on my part. I've done all of those things. Now it is your responsibility to land me on a job. Then Al-Razzaq starts. By the way, by the time you do 100 labs, you will already be sitting on a job. I can tell you right. Because when you go for the interview, they will ask, okay, explain to us conditional bash scripts for Docker. Okay, explain to us how to accept users for Docker operations. Okay, explain to us scheduling Docker workloads, using bash scripting. How do you do that? Or explain to us, writing scripts, a Python script for AWS services, or automating EC2 instances management with Python, or Python automation for RDS. This and this and this and this, and the list goes on. So this is preparing you for the interview. So but when we say to the company, and I pick up the phone and say, I'm sending a person, Mr. Usher, and he's coming to get interviewed at your place for a cloud engineer or site reliability engineer or ML engineer or this and this and this. When you go there, you will just say, you know, whatever they're going to ask you, you're already fully prepared. You're already fully prepared. You say, yes, I can do this, I can do this, and this is how I did this. And this is exactly how I'm going to do it for you. Or I can manipulate and change. So this is what ensures you the job. Al-Razzaq, we are not going to send anyone who can't even communicate properly. So by the time that you do all of these things, because you have to do these labs by recording yourself and say, okay, I did this, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, I'm done. This is Al-Razzaq Labs. I'm making a video on that. So now you already know, Mr. Ashraf. And this all comes with money back guarantee. The money back guarantee is there. No one in the industry gives you money back guarantee. We're going to put money back guarantee for our master's program as well. Anyone in UK, can they do that?
I will do.
No, and any other university in UK is doing that.
No problem. No one is going to do this.
Why? Because they're not concerned. They're not concerned about, your success. They're all concerned about is just complete the degree and just go out, man. I mean, or just start another course or another course. I'm telling you, don't do these courses. I'm telling you, do enough to secure the job. That's what you have to do. So go to the main page, scroll at the bottom, terms and conditions, read the terms and conditions here. The money back guarantee and Al-Razzaq program is here. Okay, that's what you need to know. And for all the affiliate programs, all the details are here. Okay, now if you have any questions, I'm all ears. Mr. Ashraf?
Only whatever you given me instruction, like EduQual exam, interview, and presentation, this I will do it, no problem, as per your requirement. Now my concern is, if the presentation and the topic, whatever the courses we will study in this AI Ops, if I will select from my own side, for example, if I have some specialization in like generative AI or OpenCV or computer vision or something like that, can I select one particular topic from that, or you are the one who will giving us like this is this is
I am the one giving you the topic.
so you will define because the reason is the topic. There are some topics where I can, otherwise if you will define, so
listen, this is not an academic degree.
Yeah.
This is when we say we are teaching you the job description from day one, I'm going to give you the topic. This is the topic. If you want to do a degree, go and do a degree yourself to any other university. If you want to, you already spent 25,000 pounds doing your degree. 10,000. If you want to do it again, by all means, you are free to go. I'm not going to, get dictation from other people or whatever. No, I'm going to give you the topic myself. And the topic is going to resonate with the job market requirements. So if you go online, if you go and apply, for a site reliability engineer position, which is like where people are doing, or DevOps, SysOps, AI, infusing generative AI into AI, into DevOps, SysOps. I'm going to give you a topic related to, for example, how can generative AI be used to manage the workloads in an automated fashion for DevOps, SysOps. You have to go back, create the presentation, and say, okay, the architecture is going to be, I'm going to give you the architecture is on AWS or on Azure, and you have to do this, you have to do this, and I need to see all the things properly managed. That's going to make you think, what is this?
Yes, that is the thing.
So that is what.
Yeah.
This is all the inspiration from Quran and Sunnah. This is the book. This is my inspiration, right? And the Hadith books that I have, all of them, right? That's the real topic. I'm not going to give you topic like, there are different tafsir of Quran. So if you read, and all of these tafsirs were written at the time when those scholars were going through the most difficult time. Nowadays, if you read the Mufti Taqi Usmani tafsir and other tafsirs, they're just tafsirs. But the real implementation of how Quran needs to be implemented in our lives and everything comes from only few scholars. And when you read this, you say, okay, the person is telling me what to do, how to do, and how to implement Islam in my lives right now. That is what I'm looking for, right? That's what we need to follow. And what I'm telling you is you need to follow the job description. You don't say, I am good in generative AI or this and that, and give me that topic. That's useless to me and useless to you as well. Because when you go for the job, They're going to ask you about serverless architecture. I'm going to give you a serverless architecture topic. I'm going to give you a topic related to DevOps, SysOps, AI, cloud services on AWS and Azure. You have to do a lot of digging. The presentation, you can fail the presentation. You will have a free retake. There are two free retakes, right? Third one, you have to pay the fee again.
Yeah. Can we have a recording for this one? If someone has done this one, interview and presentation, before we will go to that
No,
to
we
make that. No,
no,
because
we
it will
can't
give
give
us the
you.
idea that how complexity is there or something.
If anyone, we are going to record then, because we have to keep for the records of EduQual, we have to keep the record, the presentation and everything.
Yeah.
But if you record it yourself and it gets leaked out or anything,
No,
your
okay,
diploma
okay.
will be cancelled. Your diploma period will be cancelled.
Okay,
Right?
okay, that I got it now.
So you have to be very careful. Only we can record. You can't. If you record it, because when we record it, we just encrypt it on a blockchain server, right? On AWS Quantum Ledger, it's encrypted. Only EduQual can open it. That's it. It's khalas. It's done. And we can, we can't even open it. Like it's done. It's gone in the pipeline. That's it, right?
So
Yes,
that decide this
but
passed or not.
yes, but if anyone else did it, and it's get leaked, it can only be leaked by us, but it will be encrypted. It's useless. But if the other person is you yourself, you're recording it, your diploma will be lost. We will cancel the diploma immediately through EduQual. Immediately. It's immediate dismissal, right? Everything is mentioned, the policies and procedures. Go and read the policies and procedures carefully. So that's the thing. Anyway, Jazakallah khair. I have to pray salah. I have to go,
Sir,
inshallah.
last is that when I will be able to access all this, the remaining I can pay whenever it will be open. And I want one thing raised to Hamza, and then other people, they are moving around in a circle. It's not better that where we will go and ask query.
Look,
You know,
look. You bought something, then you bought another thing, then you bought another thing, right? Is that
because when your offer is coming, it's looking very attractive that no one is selling what you are selling. So, like I told you, in 25,000 pound compared to this, like if what you are saying,
Whether
to
what I've been
150.
telling, whether what I've been saying for a long time, no one listens. But when you guys go outside, and those people who listen, Muhammad Usman, he's working in Germany. Abdurrahman, he's working in Germany.
He's a
Faisal,
pharmacist.
yeah, these are our students. Faisal Qureshi is working at Barclays, which is something I disagree. He's working at a bank, but that was his choice. May Allah give him much more better halal risk. Sajid is working in Ocado. There's another person, Sajjad. He's working for Home Office. A person who can't even, like his English is at a different level. I said, like, you need to improve your English. Of all the things, Allah proved me wrong. I said, oh, Muhammad Faisal, what are you saying? It is in my hand whom I give the job. He secured a job as a DevOps engineer at Home Office. So people who listen to me, the other people are working at PwC, Deloitte, KPMG in UK. People who listen to me, they secure jobs. They move out, right? But then they make another mistake. Once they secure the job, they don't go back to the platform. I tell them, look, go back to the platform again and again and keep on studying, because what you learn, you can't leave the platform for at least 5 years. You have to be connected, because 5 years is time you need to go through all the things, and then you'll be ready. But they don't listen. They don't listen. They just say, oh, we have done everything. Oh, khalas, now we know everything. Who's Muhammad Faisal? Just forget about him, right? So we're going to do all the things ourselves. And then
That is a
their career
Yeah.
stuck here. Person,
Stagnant.
Muhammad Ikram, he's working at BMW, right, through like a third-party provider. His career stuck here. Now he's saying, how can I go up? What do I need to do? I told him, like, this is what you have to do. If you leave your studies, then they say, oh, this is too much studying. You can't stop studying. I recite Quran in different varieties every day.
Sir, you cannot connect all those students who are working in that place and make some like seniority group, something there where they will going to make their life hands-on experience, some discussion, and they will also keep touch in your platform. So it will like
There's
to
a lot
generate
of
the.
things. There's a lot of things we want to do. There's a platform that we will launch. It's known as mentoria.com, right? So there's a lot of things, and that's where these people will sit, because even if you bring them in, they want to get something paid for their time, right? Right? They're not going to do it for free. because everyone is busy, etc., etc. So I said, okay, we can do all of those things. Anyway, people ask me if you can spend my time, this and that, and whatnot, and I tell them like, it's a difficult task. On behalf of my spouse, who's the British citizen here? Mustafa, who's Mustafa? Yes, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, Faisal.
Salam.
My name is Mustafa. I'm a CRM consultant myself. I'm mentoring my wife to become one in Salesforce, but she doesn't like that way. She came up with this Al-Nafi portal, and I'm asking a question on her behalf, actually,
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
what route she needs to take in order to crack into the industry,
Yeah,
and in order to get a job. And she's a housewife for almost 14 years now. We are
yeah.
in UK for almost 14 years, and she would like to get something she can start with. If you can please help her out, or if you can tell me the route, and I can help her out to
Most of
enroll.
the, for the woman part, the easiest jobs are basically the DevOps jobs, the SysOps jobs. Normally,
Okay.
these are jobs based on essentially remote networking, right? Remote working,
Yeah.
where people have to manage things remotely uh, using different VPN engines or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
These jobs are designed for introvert people, people who are like, who just want to be by themselves. Normally, the developers' personalities are very different. They are not very introvert people. They just want to focus on the things. The ones who are extrovert or in between, they are the most successful ones. But nowadays, most of the jobs are based like in terms of managing the cloud services. There's a student of mine, her name is Nigar Khurshid, right?
Mhm.
Uh, I don't know, is your wife our student or she's planning to become a student?
She's planning to become one, yes.
So Nigar Khurshid is one of the sisters in UK. She's already studying and she's on the same route as you. She has been a housewife for 14 something years, 15 years.
Mhm.
She's a British citizen herself. Now she's planning to go back into the industry, so on and so forth, right? So I told her the same thing. She's following all of that pathway, and sooner or later she will get her resume that we're working on, and that she'll be able to work on of those things. Most of the jobs in UK, which requires DevOps, SysOps, and AI, they are remote based, right? These are new jobs. They don't require a lot of experience. When you study on the platform, you get the experience in the forms of different things that you have to do. And people use the same experience to put on their resume, because when we develop the resume, we say, okay, this is what they did, etc., etc. You have to go through the HR training, you have to read the HR policies. It's like working in any other organization, right? So when you go through the whole process, you learn all of those things from scratch. Then you learn all the hands-on stuff by developing those things for us, right? And then we prepare you for the interview, we prepare your resume, we prepare all of those things, and then we let you loose in the job market. And then you start applying for jobs, right? So that's the first thing. Most of these jobs are new jobs. So as I said, even if you have zero experience, but you have Kubernetes work that you have done with us, that can put you somewhere between earning 45 to 50,000 pounds per annum. That's the minimum
Right.
start salary. So
Mhm.
don't go on my word, go online, search Kubernetes engineer. Like if I search online, Kubernetes engineer with zero experience, right? Salary range in UK, right? So you see all of those things. What are the senior engineers are earning, and what are the between it starts. It says between 45 200 British pound to 100,000. 100,000 is where, like, if she has 2-3 years of experience, that's where she goes, right? Because every technology now is either going towards serverless architecture or
Mhm.
in the process of already running in the service architecture, right?
Okay.
So that's where they are. There are more than 8 billion containers right now running online. There was a time when everyone was going towards the cloud, right? But
Mhm.
now everyone is going towards serverless architecture. That's another thing, right?
I
So
agree,
she
yes.
learns all of these things. If she pays attention, she can do. But there's a pathway. The pathway requires hard work. I'm not going to say, do this and you'll be, no. There's a pathway. The pathway requires hard work.
Mhm.
So even if you're studying, if sitting at home for 14 years, you have there's a gap, that's fine. But then show, this is what I did last year, or this year, or the
Yeah.
next 12 months I've been doing this. That takes you to the next level. And that's what
Mhm.
how we assist. The other thing is like passing the exam will help you. Because once you pass the Al-Razzak, it is our responsibility. Once you go through the Al-Razzak, as I was explaining to Asher,
Yeah.
you have to go through all of those meet all those requirements, then we can place you there. Because staff augmentation is one of the biggest business in UK and Europe.
Yes.
Staff augmentation means if I find the right person for the company minimum pays me for high level candidate 4 to 5 months of salary, right? As a commission. But we don't charge any commission. And that's why these
Okay.
companies are coming to us. So we want to disrupt the business of these people and say, you know what, we have the people. They're fully trained, fully equipped,
Mhm.
and they're free. We don't want any money from you. Just go and interview them. If you like them, take them. That's what we're
Okay.
doing in Al-Razzaq. So there's no secret sauce, right?
Yeah.
It's all networking. And we are saving money. We're just telling them, like, if you like paying someone, thousands of pounds, it's up to you. I mean, you just pay them.
Yes.
That's what your choice. But if you just want to give these guys a break, a chance, and say, okay, let's test this guy, then by all means, you can, they can come and they can play an important role in your company, and you can give them a chance, right?
Mhm.
That is what Al-Razzaq program is doing. And we named all of our programs after the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because, that's
Sure.
how we started the company. Al-Razzaq, we have a solution, Basir, Al-Bari, artificial intelligence solution, so on and so forth, right? Anafi
Mashallah.
company. So that's what you have to do. You have to follow the pathway. But there is no shortcut. She has to work hard, study 2 to 3 hours a day with consistency, because consistency yields results. That's what she is.
So just quickly wrap up. So she needs to start with a DevOps or a SysOps route.
She needs to start with AI Ops. She needs to
AI
start
Ops.
with AI Ops. What is her last
Yeah.
qualification that she completed?
She's a qualified dental nurse before she left the job about good 10 years ago. Yes.
Okay, so the best thing for her is basically, there are many people who are reinventing themselves. This is known as second career, like in the West, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
So many people, like in Canada, where I'm right now, government pays $25,000 for second career, right? Funding, if anyone
Yeah.
wants to do anything like that. And many people, they tapped into these funds and they change their career. So she is changing her career right now, right?
Yeah.
So she has to go through AI Ops, complete, because getting the diploma is going to provide us the equivalency of level 6, which is equivalent to bachelor's, right? So if I
Yes,
search
I agree.
online, if I show you, this is the diploma that she has to do, right? Level 6 is equivalent to bachelor's degree. This is what we comply with, RQF, right? Level 6
Okay.
gives her equivalent to bachelor's degree with honors, right? This is all
Yeah.
through UK government, not through us, but through UK. So go online and just search, who is EduQual, and it will tell you, EduQual is a regulatory authority. It manages all the things, so on and so forth. So it will tell you all of those things. So this is what she has to follow, right? She has to follow the level 6 qualification, which is diploma, and then she can perhaps take an admission as a home student. And once she secures a job, then she can do a master's if she wants to do it, right? So EduQual is a UK-based regulatory awarding body approved by SQA. This is what we follow. This is what we are accredited. You can go on the website, alnafe.com, right? And you can go to the accreditation section. There are more accreditations coming in from City and Guild and Pearson and others, right? So
Yeah.
you can see EduQual UK are here, right? So that's what we have right now. So that's what you follow. That's it. There's nothing else. Inshallah, okay? Jazakallah khair. I have to go
Okay.
for
Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair.
Inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Next time when I'm available, I will do it. Huzaifa, walaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Huzaifa, please cut the relevant parts and take out those questions that that Mr. Asher had and all those other people had, and inshallah give it to them, give it to the team so that they can extract all of those things, inshallah. Okay, so jazakallah khair. Inshallah we'll see you all. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.